Good afternoon. Today I'm speaking with Daniele Pandolfi. Daniele is the Global Product Line Manager at Particle Measuring Systems, and it's based in Italy. Hi, Daniele. How are you doing?
I'm doing very good. Hi, Blue.
Fantastic. So to begin with, I was wondering if you could shed us a light on these acronyms that we use. FMS, EMS, and others. How should I interpret them in association with pharmaceutical contamination control?
So FMS stands for Facility Monitoring System, or EMS means Environmental Monitoring System. Both of them in the pharmaceutical environment refers to those systems which help the end user in managing measuring devices such as a particle counter or microbial sampler, temperature, humidity, or other type of sensor. Here at Particle Measuring System, we brand the facility monitoring system under the name of Facility Pro, which is the name of our flagship product.
Okay, so I see that you're standing next to a Facility Pro system. Can you give me an overview of what you're seeing now?
Absolutely. This one next to me represents the core of our FMS system and include a processor module, which is this one on the top, and is the brain of the entire system to which all the components are connected. Here we have a sensor module dedicated to control particle counter, microbial sampler, ensuring the right flow is drove through the tubing line and no contamination air to go back into the clean room and then contaminate the aseptic environment. Then we have other modules such as the input-output module, which enhance the system capabilities to receive external data, signal, but also trigger external components such as alarm tower or buzzer, or as well enables a filling machine to be stopped or to be enabled if a specific sampling point exceeds the contamination level. So really, there is almost no limits to what you can do and design by combining different modules together and designing ad hoc input-output logics within the system.
Sounds so interesting. So in your experience, what are the advantages of such flexibility or modularity?
Blue, I really love the word you just used. Flexibility and modularity are the key that drive the last 10 years of development of the Facility Pro system. Let me give you a very brief background around that. Being a global company placed us multiple times in situations where same multinational companies wanted to have the same system located in a facility, for example, in the United States, and in another facility in France, for example. In reality, all systems are different, or at least we'll have some specific needs, such as number of sampling point, type of sensor, etc. So each system at the end is unique, but still our clients knows the risk of dealing with custom-made FMS system in different sites. So here's the challenge that we really took and that we faced more than 10 years ago: how to make a standard system to accommodate requirements which in principle can't be standardized. So we end up building the Facility Pro, which is a standard system and use the same hardware and the same software components all around the world, no matter where it's going to be installed, but thanks to its modularity, can be flexible enough to adapt itself to the specific system requirements.
Okay, so if I understand correctly, it means that you can build a different system that adapts to the local cleanroom design processes or specific regulatory needs, simply selecting and combining the right component and keeping the system core always the same. This seems to be a good approach, but what are the real advantages for the customer?
Well, this is probably going to be a long list, but let me give you just a few examples. We can mention different departments in the pharmaceutical industry that could benefit about a modular and a standard design. Let me mention the quality assurance, for example. They can define standard operating procedure and enforce the same to multiple plants, knowing they use the same system, the same hardware, the same software. As well, they can have consolidated reporting data and format, which as well facilitate the analysis and the root cause evaluation in case there is a contamination. Another department I should mention is the validation team that can rely on a solid validation binder, which already passed many audits from international regulatory bodies such as FDA or EMA, MHRA, and many others. Why not mentioning the engineering that will certainly love dealing with standard hardware and software, because it gives them the peace of mind to know that spare part can be quickly received no matter where the system is in the world. And last but not least, the IT and computer system validation experts know the advantage of dealing with GAMP category 4 software instead of those customized systems which fall under the category 5. Most of the tests are executed by our engineers at the software development stage and prior to release. And documentation and validation proofs are available to our client for review. And moreover, they don't need to be executed when the system is installed on site, and mainly when customer is willing to get the installation and validation completed in the shortest time possible. This, of course, speed the commissioning of the system, which nowadays becomes more and more important with the always shorter shutdown times that customer can accommodate.
Okay, thank you, Daniele, for this great explanation. So you mentioned the installation and commissioning, which is available globally. But once the Facility Pro is installed and validated, how do you provide after-sales assistance in case of the customer if they have any trouble?
So with our particle measurement system subsidiaries or qualified distributors, we are present in more than 40 countries around the world. To be precise, it should be 43, the number. Our service engineers as well are trained and are part of a very active team which constantly shares new findings, tips, or answer to the common question from our clients to provide always a quick but also resolutive answer and support. Plus, I like to say that there will certainly be ones that speak your language close to you in your country. And most of the time, it makes things even easier.
Definitely. So I guess my final question is, if someone wants to dig it into more details, they want to contact us, a local sales rep, what should they do?
That's a very easy question. pmeasuring.com is our website, which has a dedicated page named Contact Us, where you can simply scroll and search for your country and get the right contact to ask for additional information, quote, or even support. I also like to mention that we have a very active chat where real person, not bot or artificial intelligence system, will provide you with an answer, will provide you with quick support, or will give you the right contact of our internal expert to assist you with a specific question. As well, we have another interesting page. If anyone wants to learn more about how to properly define sampling location, sampling point location, or learn about the most recent change in the regulatories, or why not find more information about how the particle counting technology works, still pmeasuring.com is the right place to go.
Super. Thank you so much for speaking with me today, Daniele.
It was a pleasure, Blue. Thanks a lot. Have a wonderful day.
And you.